It's finally happening. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie and today we are going to be finally reacting to Zayn. Yay! In all my days of YouTubing.
Which, to be fair, like, haven't been a lot. I started this in November, but, you know.
I have never had someone more recommended and requested than Zayn. I was going to finish the One Direction discography before I started with Zayn, but like, y'all were like, Zayn. So I was like, okay. And I also want like the One Direction journey to last a bit longer. I don't want it to end yet. I'm not ready. But y'all, I just want to say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for your response to my new song, Gravity. Y'all went hard on the music video. You were like, we gotta watch it. I cannot describe to you how much it means that y'all watched the video, that you commented on it, that you liked it. Your comments were like, like literally like the sweetest, most loveliest comments I could ever have hoped for. Thank you so much. You honestly have no idea truly how much it means to me. You can go watch the video for Gravity here or here. I never know which way it is. You can also stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, something called Deezer. Don't know what that is, but it's on there. And the link for that is in the description below. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram so you can stay like up to date on everything that's going on in my music career. That is also linked down below. And without further ado, let's listen to Mind of Mine by Zayn. Whoa! Oh, that was a cool intro. I love that little intro thing that artists are doing more frequently now, which is like making a very short intro to the album that's kind of like, this is gonna be a little taste of the sound to the album. It's kind of just like a little musical introduction to like ease you into the project. What's interesting though is that this was released in 2016 and this has been a huge trend that's been happening like now, like very recently. Like every artist and their mother is doing that trend, but now in like 2022, 2023. So it's interesting to me that Zayn did this like a long time ago, back where that really wasn't the norm, if I remember correctly. So that's like really cool of him, ahead of his time. There you go. Okay, song number 2 is Pillow Talk. Now, I remember this one was like extremely popular. I don't know if I ever heard it. I think I just kind of heard of it for some reason. Maybe I have heard it, I don't know, but I'm excited to like see what all the hype was about. Also, something interesting about this one is it's all caps, whereas the rest of the songs are like written like some lowercase letters, some uppercase. I wonder if that's like means something. Like I wonder if there's like a hidden message or a hidden code. Is he Easter egging us like Taylor Swift? Let me know in the comments below if there's like a reason for that. Okay, Pillow Talk. We'll go slow and high tempo. Nobody but you, body but me, body but us, bodies together. I remember this. This man has like one of the most beautiful voices. Oh my gosh. And I could tell that from like his work on One Direction. Like they would always be giving him the high notes. They would always be giving him like so many vocal parts. It's just stunning. I really like that lyric. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. That is such a good way of describing just being in a relationship with somebody when it's like a toxic relationship. I want to see, like, did he write these? Did someone else write these? Yes, he is one of the writers on it. Okay, that's so cool. Oh my god. That lyric's really smart too. Nobody but you, body but me, bodies to get, body but us, bodies to get. Buddies. No, body but you, body but me, bodies but us, bodies together. I think that was right. It's using a lyrical, I don't know what to call it, like structure that I really enjoy and I have used in my songs a few times that are like gonna be coming out. But it's like taking a word and connecting two thoughts with that word. And it just kind of allows for this really beautiful, seamless transition. And it works kind of in the same way that like an alliteration does, except instead of just like the beginnings of a word, or like the first letter, it's like the whole word together, which I find really interesting. And it's just like rhythmically really cool. I like it. I really liked that. I think this song was honestly kind of ahead of its time for 2016 because like in 2016, we were still kind of like on the tail end of that like maximalist production that I can't stand. Like the 2012, 2013, like very like like drop the bass, like that kind of thing. That was very popular back then. And this kind of, it still like allows for maximum audience listening, and can like reach multiple different people, like even people who like that kind of sound, because the production is still maximalist enough that it can satiate that crowd, but it's also like not too much. It's not overdone. It has kind of this timeless element to it, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, number 3, it's You. It's funny though, because like after 2016, like recently people have been using like on Instagram, on social media in general, capital letters mixed with lowercase letters to like say things in a specific voice, or like when they're annoyed with something, or when they're like mimicking or mocking someone, they'll like use a mixture of uppercase and lowercase letters. Do you know what I'm talking about? And so it's funny because it says it's you, but I read it like it's you because of just like how Gen Z talks on the internet. Poor Zayn. I do not think he could have predicted that. Okay, let's listen to It's You. It's You. Ooh. Dude, this is so pretty. She got her reason, and I can't tell you why. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to hear this kind of like an advanced chord progression. It's so gorgeous. Like, I was expecting it to be good, but I wasn't expecting it to be like this good. I know I'm like literally only a minute into the song. I'm sorry, I'm like kind of speechless right now. This is like so beautiful. Because I just can't face it. You No. He is hitting every note I want him to hit. Oh, it's so satisfying. When you write songs, there are kind of like natural places that you want the melody to go, and he's hitting every single one of them. It's my biggest pet peeve, and I'm like, you so obviously should have gone here, and they don't go there, and he's going there. He's doing everything that I want him to do in this song. No, stop it right now. I won't cover my scar. So my silence won't be mistaken for peace. Did he just say, so my silence won't be mistaken for peace? Did I just hear that right? No, I'm sorry. I genuinely was not expecting this. So my silence won't be mistaken for peace. Oh my God. No, like literally a moment of silence. And do not mistake my silence for peace, because I'm just very shocked. Like I truly like, I love One Direction so much, and I love Zayn and One Direction, but like if I'm honest, I wasn't expecting this. Like I was not expecting like this level of like
talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same.
No, like I'm actually not okay right now. Okay, let's continue. Could it be that it's a lesson that I never had to learn? I don't know why you yeah, I'm gonna put a huge heart next to that one on Spotify. I don't know like even what to say. I just feel like so speechless. That was honestly probably like one of, if not my most favorite song from the boys' solo careers. Like for Louis, it's Chicago always. For Niall, it's Still. For Harry, it's Sign of the Times. And now for Zayn, I feel like it's You. I'm only 3 songs in. I can't even claim that yet, but like I just have a feeling that's gonna be like my favorite song off this whole album. That was stunning. I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to move on from that one, but I guess I have to. So this next one is called Before, but it's spelled like B-E and then the number 4. Okay, let's listen. Ooh. Ooh. Nice, that was really good too. I really liked when we went into halftime there. That was super expected that was unexpected, excuse me. It had like the Weeknd vibes, which I really love, which makes sense. Like they are in very like similar genres. I love his harmonies in this. He did like a stack of like low harmonies under his main voice. It just gave it this like depth. It was so gorgeous. Also, this man's falsetto is truly unmatched. Like, I'm sorry, but name someone who does falsetto better than Zayn. Like, I'm waiting. Okay, let's go to the next track, track 5. She puts her spirit in like cats. She always knows where the crowd's at. Bright nights, but she's fading. Feels right, she's fading. She wants somebody to love in the right way. She's crying out that she loves me in the right way. In the right way. In the right way. In the right way. She wants somebody to love, to hold her in the right way. Ooh. Okay, that one was probably my least favorite off the album. It was okay. I actually really liked the ending, like that little outro of this song where it kind of switched up. That where it was actually really cool. I like that sound. I wish that the rest of the song had kind of focused more on that sound. I didn't really like the production. It had a lot of like that like 2012, 2013 style production, like that I have kind of expressed that I don't really like that much. I'm not really a fan of. It kind of dates the song a little bit. Something I do like about this album as a whole is that it's like R&B, but it does something really interesting where it kind of laces an electric guitar really subtly, like all the way through the album. Like it's barely there, but in certain sections of the song, you'll hear like a bit of electric guitar peek through, whether it's like a real electric guitar, whether it's a synth of one. It's just something that's like very unique and different when it comes to this genre. Like I've never really heard that before in this genre. So I really appreciate that. Like I really like it. Ooh, oh my gosh, you guys. It is intermission time, apparently. This intermission is called Intermission Flower. Okay, let's see what's going on during intermission. Whoa. Ooh. Wow, oh my god, that was so stunning. I'm gonna put a heart next to that one. That was genuinely so beautiful. Oh, okay, so it is in Urdu. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh my god, I love that. I love how he put that little intermission in there. It's so stunning. I could honestly do a whole album of him that just sounds like It's You and Intermission Flower. Like that whole like gorgeous sound. I could totally just like live in that sound forever. Okay, let's listen to track 8, Rear View. Ooh. Can your heart be mine as long as you lose? All the things you've done, I never got myself that I Woo! Oh my god, this part! whoa, the bridge in that one was sick. I love how dark this one felt. It like took you to like a more like rainy day kind of atmosphere. I love it. One thing that's so weird and probably only particular to me, like I feel like most people wouldn't have felt this way. For some reason, I got it in my head that when we reached the chorus, he was going to like hit the, like jump the octave and go into like a falsetto. Very like, if you think about Lavender Haze by Taylor Swift, I think he knows by Taylor Swift. It's down here and then it's, hey, got my heart. Taylor loves to do that a lot to kind of give the song somewhere to go. And I just got it in my head that he was gonna do that once you reach the chorus. I don't know why. So when he didn't, I was disappointed, but like, that's not his fault. I just like, it's my own brain's fault. You know what I mean? I don't know. Listening is such a subjective experience that sometimes your own biases and expectations can like taint the listening experience. So I feel like I would have liked it better if it weren't for my own silliness. But I loved like the darkness of it. And again, that bridge was just genius. Okay, track 9 is Wrong featuring Kehlani. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. Whoa. This is, wow, the lyrics are like, the lyrics are, oh my god, whoever he's singing this about is somewhere crying right now. You're looking in the wrong place for my love. Don't think because you're with me this is real. Damn, he's just like blunt, honest, which to be fair is like a good thing because you don't want to lead someone on. So like, just be honest, you know what I mean? It's better if you are like honest, because then they can like completely be like, oh, okay, we want different things. I don't want to do this then. Don't like make it seem like, oh yeah, there's a possibility for like something more and there's actually not. So honestly, I respect people who are straight up and who are just like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not looking for anything more than this. Keep doing that. You know, it can hurt in the moment, but it's better than getting into something and then hurting someone once they've already invested all their emotions. So good on you. The bluntness though. Damn, that lyric is so good. I go out of my way to treat you, but I can't be a teacher. She's like, I don't have time to educate you on this, okay? Do some homework, then come back when you're ready. This is so good. Oh my gosh. I like this because it seems like both parties are like, yeah, like I'm not really into anything more than the physical, so, which is like super great. It's actually a super lovely, healthy song. I am enjoying this so much. What the heck? Maybe some people are meant to be loved and others just make it. Don't stop. Ooh, I think it was a really smart decision to bring in Kehlani on this song. I love it. I love the dual point of view and how they're both wanting the same thing. Just a really smart choice by Zayn. I really like that one. That one was so fun. You guys, I'm so mad right now. I took like a 5-minute break. I sat back down. This is what I did. Just picture this in your mind. I sat back down. Okay. I was like, okay, now we're gonna react to Fool For You. I get through the whole song. I'm enamored. I'm like, this is my second favorite song off the album. This is incredible. I'm going on and on about how much I adored this song. I'm going on and on about how it reminded me of that Sam Smith song, the one that's like, call me baby, and of Lana Del Rey's song, The Greatest. Right? I'm like, oh, it's giving like those vibes. I literally love this so much. I'm gonna give it a heart. I do the whole spiel. I forgot to hit record. My dumb ass literally sat down and then just started talking to no one. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Like, I was fully just talking to nobody. I was just talking to myself. I was just talking to the walls. Thank God I noticed when I did. Yeah, I'm not gonna like fake a reaction. So let's just kind of, I don't know, I guess like jam to Fool For You for a little bit. I'm so sorry. Just know I loved it. got me right there. That first reaction, as soon as that piano kicked in, I was like, oh yes, I know I'm gonna love this. Oh, yes, yes. This man riffs like it's nobody's business. If this man and Ariana Grande did a duet, the whole thing would just be like, and I'd be here for it. Ah! Was that a key change? I also asked that in the initial reaction that no one will ever see because it was not filmed. Yeah, I think that was a key change. It was stunning. What a gorgeous, amazing song. Definitely give it a heart. And we're gonna move on to track 11, Borders. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, falsetto. Oh, sorry, I just really love that lyric. Taste your sweet profanity. That's like a top tier level lyric because there's nothing sweet about profanity. Profane and sweet are completely just opposites. So to say like your sweet profanity, it's telling the listener that like even when this girl is being profane, like he still is like intrigued and he still sees it as sweet because everything she does to him is sweet. And that tells you something about his feelings about this girl. It's just smart songwriting like that that is making me love this album. Oh, and the taste part, taste your sweet profanity. He's not just hearing it, he's tasting it. They're kissing. It's poetry. Poetry. Give me all of this. Give me all of you to take it all. Whoa. What was that? That sounded like some sort of like emergency signal or something. That one was so like deep and dark and sexy. That falsetto, like the give me all of this, like made it for me. Like it was already so good and then it just like topped it off with that. I'm definitely gonna give that one a heart. Oh, I don't know. That one just like spoke to me. Like, oh, give me someone of feelings. Okay, let's move on to track 12, Truth. Okay, I really like that last unexpected chord that's kind of like put throughout the song. I love the production and like the sound of the production. It felt very like underwater and I love it when producers do that. I will say the song itself wasn't my favorite, probably one of my least favorites of the album. Just the chorus of like, see the truth being repeated like so many times. I'm a fan of repetition when it like makes sense for the statement of the song. Like in Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift, can you tell I'm a Swiftie? Hello. The like constant questioning of like, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? It's purposeful. It's meant to make you feel like it's going on forever. And when will it stop? When will we get out of here? See the truth being repeated a bunch of times isn't necessarily something that I would choose to do. I would have like split it up with different lyrics, but it was still good. It just wasn't my personal favorite. Okay, track 13. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Ayukazade. I'm gonna look up how to pronounce it. Oh, it's not Ayukazade, it's Lucozade. Apparently, it's a type of liquor that is really big in the UK. Okay, Lucozade. Ooh, I do like that lyric, and the only solution is making shit confusing. That's so smart. Again, really smart songwriting. When the stars are gone, you can't see bruising. The elephant in this room, the sky Oh, sorry. Started not to see the elephant in this room disguised as your perfume. Oh my gosh. The bars in this song are so good. I can tell that he's definitely focusing more on the lyrics rather than the melody, because it is kind of a bit monotone to me, but I understand his decision to do that because it does put more emphasis on the cadence of what's going on, and I can understand and respect that. Ooh, whoa, that last line, when I told you I was over you, or were you under me? Oh my god, whoa, that's such a good lyric. Like, he's saying, like, when I told you that I was over you, did I not realize that you were under me the whole time? Like, under my skin. Like, I can't get rid of you. I enjoyed it. I think, again, it was kind of like one note, just not my favorite. It wasn't like my personal cup of tea, but I can like respect it for what it was and for what it is. I don't know why I said both of those things. That was redundant. Okay, friends, let us move on to what is the final track in the standard edition, Tio. Woo. Yes. Nice. That one was very to the point. He was like, we're not gonna mince words, we're not gonna use metaphors, this is just exactly what I want. So I think that's super fun. I love his falsetto in this. Seriously, his falsetto just like, it brings any song by him like up a few points for me, to be honest. Like, I love it. This is a very interesting choice as like the final song in the standard edition of the album. It's very simplistic, like lyrically, and that's okay. That's great. I think that it's great when songs do that. They're very to the point, like I said. It just seems like an odd choice to like end an album called Mind of Mine on. Like, I think there's a lot more depth elsewhere in the album. So it feels like an odd choice to kind of end it with something not with the same depth as a lot of the other songs. But he could have maybe done something where like that's where he ended the standard, and then he's added these 4 deluxe tracks to maybe be like, this is like the actual ending of the album. So I'm really intrigued to see what the track 18 is going to be. But before we get there, we have to listen to Blue. Oh yes. Oh my god. Oh. She's got chills. Oh my god, I feel speechless again. All I'm gonna say is if he was to do an album that's like, it's you and Blue and Intermission Flower, like that kind of a very subdued, just kind of like rambling kind of a sound, I think he could literally get nominated for a Grammy with an album like that. Like, think very Lana Del Rey, like her most recent record. Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? It's not a record that has like any like hits. Like, it's not meant to be played like that. It's supposed to be an album that's listened to within the context of an album. There's a cohesiveness to all of the songs. It's supposed to be a listening experience. And like, he's proven to me with these songs that he can do that. And I feel like if he was to release an album like that, it would be something that like would gain such a cult following, very similar to Lana. Like, it's an acquired taste, but once you immerse yourself into that world, like there's no going back. He could end up being an artist like Lana Del Rey, occupying the same space as her. Oh, wow. That was so stunning. Obviously, I'm giving that one a heart. That gave me literal chills. Okay. Again, don't know how I'm supposed to move on, but we have to. This next one is called Bright. Ooh. Ooh. This is so good. He loves a good chord switch up there. Y'all, I'm sorry, but why were Blue and Bright not on the standard edition? I feel like you could honestly take out some of the actual songs on the album and like replace it with those two, and it would have like elevated the standard edition like so much. Cause like those, I'm sorry, those songs are so good. Those are honestly some of my favorites. Wow. Okay, number 17 is Like I Would. That pulse thing, like, it's so nice. There's something so satisfying about that to the ear. Oh my gosh, the production on this album and a lot of the songs is like so good. Oh yes. Nice. I loved that one. That one was so entertaining, so good. Again, the production was so good on that one. Oh my gosh. When it was like, it sounded like choral singing elements to it. That was like, it heightened it like a choir. It was so gorgeous. Again, like, why wasn't this on the original album? I feel like Bright and Like I Would have made such good singles. Like, oh my god. I love them. Y'all, oh my goodness, we are on track 18, the final track of the deluxe version of the album. It's called She Don't Love Me. Oh my gosh, let's see what it's about. Lana Del Rey. It's kind of hard to walk right when you're walking on my left. Genius! Oh. Yes, I love when he goes low.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Oh. Oh yes. Now see, that is how you end an album. That was incredible. I loved that song. Okay, y'all, I adored all of the deluxe tracks, and I would argue that all of these deluxe tracks should have been on the standard album. Like, oh my gosh, maybe their psychology was like, we'll save some of the best ones for like the truest fans. But oh my goodness, that was such a stunning album. So my favorites, the ones that I hearted, were obviously It's You, Intermission Flower, Fool for You, Borders, and Blue. I loved that. Wow, that was just like incredible. I'm so happy that I finally sat down and listened to this. I know y'all have been waiting for this. Thank you so much for your patience. Y'all are so lovely and kind. Let me know in the comments what your favorite song was. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Give this video a like if you liked it. Give this video a like if you hated it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all super soon. Bye! Do I look like Zayn yet?